Assalamu alaikum everyone. How are you? Hope you all are fine. My name is Rimsha Azhar and welcome to my YouTube channel. Guys, today the topic which I'm going to present to you is about the famous novel by William Golding, Lord of Flies. Let's start. These are the contents. You may know about the era of the novel, about writer, introduction of writer, background of writer, writer views on mankind after World War II, his notable works, summary of the novel, themes, and then conclusion. Now, the 20th century was dominated by the chain of events that headed significant changes in the world's history as to redefine the era. Flu pandemic, World War I, World War II, nuclear power and space exploration, nationalism and decolonization, the Cold War and post-Cold War conflicts. Now it's about writer. The introduction of writer. William Golding was born on September 19, 1911 in Cromwell in England. He was a British novelist, playwright and poet. He is best known for his novel Lord of Flies, 1954. He first published poetry before turning into novels and plays. He was awarded the Booker Prize in 1980 and the Nobel Prize in 1983. William Golding background. William's mother was a strong supporter of a suffragette movement. His father Alec was a school teacher who was a believer of the philosophy of rationalism. Golding's parents have influenced him in many ways, including rationalism and science. Golding cited Greek tragedies and Shakespeare as his literary influence. Golding spent 5 years in the Royal Navy during World War II. Golding saw German submarine, ships, and aircraft destroyed during his time in the Navy, which also influenced his writing. Golding's views on mankind after World War II. He could no longer view humanity as innocent and noble. He believed that when people were forced into extreme situations like a war, their darker and more sinful side of her or his nature surfaces. Golding saw that the only reason we obey the rules is because we are forced into civilization by society. His notable works include Lord of Flies, which published in 1954, The Inheritors, published in 1955, Pincher Martin, published in 1956, and The Pyramid, published 1967, and The Last Scorpion God, published in 1971. William Golding's work has been described as pessimistic, mythical, spiritual, and allegorist who used his novel as a canvas to paint portraits of man's constant struggle between his civilized self and his hidden darker nature. Lord of Flies. Rolf. Rolf is the protagonist of this story. Rolf is a central character of Lord of Flies. Rolf is a representative of order and civilization. Rolf is elected chief, and while most of the other boys are connected with playing and having fun, Rolf wants to get them rescued. Jack. Jack is the antagonist of the story. The strong-willed Jack is a representative of the instinct of savagery, violence, and desire for power, the opposite of Rolf. Jack's love of authority and violence are connected as both enable him to feel powerful. The summary of the story. A group of English schoolboys marooned on a tropical island after their plan is shot down during a war. They try to survive by themselves without the help of adults. Free from the rules and structures of civilization and society, the boys on the island in Lord of Flies descend into savagery. In his portrayal of the small world of the island, Golding paints a broader portrait of the fundamental human struggle between the civilizing instinct, the impulse to obey rules, behave morally, and act lawfully, And the savage instinct, the impulse to seek brute power over others, act selfishly, scorn moral rules, and indulge in violence. Themes Themes include society holds everyone together, and without rules and order, the basic concept of right and wrong are lost. People will abuse power when it's not earned. When given a chance, people often single out another to degrade to improve their own security. Inner savagery can only be suppressed for so long before it breaks down out given the right situation. The fear of the unknown can be a powerful force which can turn you to either insight of or hysteria. Conclusion: the people who lives by rules, act peacefully, follows morals, commands, they are civilized and have good human nature. All the people have good and evil inside them. One can grow as a good human by suppressing the evil inside them. Otherwise, they will become cruel, unkind, and uncivilized. The individual who remain unchecked or even the society without supervisory will turn into savagery. Leadership. A good leader take people where they want to go. A great leader take people where they don't necessarily want to go but need to go. Thanks for watching. Hope you like my video, and if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and comment. Allah Hafiz.